So, I just want to make a video today, just because I like making videos, and I'm going to tell you about this video right here. If you're watching this right now, maybe you could make a video too. But, ultimately, all you got to do, see, because I've given up. I used to be on Facebook. I used to be on there, and was on Facebook. Ultimately, got banned from Facebook for being too real, saying shit. So I decided to say, fuck your small ass fucking isolated place where I'm only getting to a limited number of people. I was like, YouTube has this whole platform here, and as long as I don't care about money, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, right? So I don't care. I don't care about that. I just want to get my message out there to the as many people as I can. And this will stay going for years. You know, this will stay on the internet for as long as the internet's there. This video is going to be on there. This video will be on the internet forever. Whereas Facebook, this shit's going to go away eventually. And it's only going to reach how many people, and it's just it's very limited and isolated, and they can really keep you from posting and shit. But yeah, I got all sorts of stuff I want to talk about on here. I'm gonna go on all sorts of different rants and raves and all sorts of shit. But yeah, it's all good information. You know, sometimes it takes time to make these videos because I don't have editing. You know that. If you watch any of my videos, you know I don't have editing. I just turn on the camera and start talking. That's it. But yeah, I've been having a problem with my eye here. Not sure if you can tell. This one right here, it's all fucked up. It's red. I had a new lens put in the thing. A new lens when I was in the 5th grade. A little kid. Busted my eye out on Christmas Eve with a little rocket toy. Shot my eye out. But yeah. Busted it out. Had to get a new fucking lens put in there. And now, it's been like 17 years or something like that. And now the shit's getting fucked up. And I need to do something about it. I gotta get that shit changed or whatever the fuck. I don't know what to do, you know, because it's hard to get hospitals to want to do anything on you when you don't have any insurance. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll pay you. You just send me the check. I'll see if I can run it through this insurance I got back at the house. I just don't have it on me right now. But ultimately, they can't make you pay, so they just get mad if you come in there and get free treatment. But hey, that's what everyone else does. That's what immigrants do. I do that shit too. Fuck that. I don't pay shit. But yeah, and there's a lot of people in the world that live a life of wanting to have all sorts of shit, wanting to have lots of shit, right? We all want to chase all of our dreams. You know, we chase everything that we want. All these goods, material items. We chase life itself. We enjoy singular life, right? Singular, one person. I enjoy being me, right? I enjoy being this person, just having this body, and being in the 3rd dimension, right? Because what happens is all the stuff that we chase in this world right here, it's in mass abundance on the other side, and it's all fulfilled. Everything's fulfilled. Everything. It's all there. Everything you ever want to know. Everyone knows everything about every single person, thing, everything. Whatever. And so basically, you're gonna have, you know, we spend a lot of time just getting all these possessions and stuff and really enjoying that. But we gotta understand that on the other side of that, you're not gonna have any of that stuff. So all you're gonna have is power in your mind. And life is about what you let arise fear in you. You know, what do you let be your fear? What are you afraid of? You know, what are you gonna be afraid of ultimately in the end, and face that. And a lot of that is, for a lot of people, is not having their stuff. Just imagine if you didn't have any of your stuff. You don't have any of your stuff. You don't even have yourself. Just imagine not having yourself. Not having your singular body and being your singular person with your singular memories that have been formed in your singular mind and in your head, right? Well, it's going to be quite overwhelming for a lot of people, and that's why it's best to try to tap into the flow of the universe right now and understand that that's how it's going to be when you go. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to come back again. Maybe you'll find a body somewhere, like this one right here, right? Ultimate body. This one, slammed down, smashed his head, fell off the back, standing on the back of a utility cart, in the back of the utility cart part, which is up high, you know, like right there, standing up in the back of it, drunk as a fucking skunk, and they made a turn. This guy fell off head first, boom, straight into the ground, literally busted my skull, fucking fucked it up bad. But when he deemed the shit unusable and left, we who have been to the other side and have formed and have all the information about everything that's ever happened and is going to happen in this universe, came back in to this body, and we knew how to fix it. We knew to release the pressure in the brain down to the spine, engage whatever needed to be done to repair and get this body working again, because we wanted another fucking body, and that's what we got. Look at this, fully grown, good to go. But yeah, no issues. Got this. And what happens when this happens is you still have all the pathways that have been made, all the memories that have been made in your head, because that's what's stored in the body, is in this head in the third dimension, stored through neurological pathways. So you have all the memories. So I have all the memories of this person. So now that you got all the memories, it's easy to continue its life. Because we all came from the same life force, right? Except when you're born, you're singular, and then you become, when you die, you enter into the knowledge, and you get the knowledge, and then usually you're not supposed to be able to come back. But, you know, you could do that. It can happen. The universe is stacked in your favor. You switch to whatever universe you need to be in to make shit work. But yeah, all depends on how much money you paid to get here. How much did you pay to get here? I paid the most efficient amount. When they asked all the shit I wanted, I gave them the best things. Only the best things. And the stuff I could live without, I completely did completely away with it. Didn't need it. Said, nope, don't give me that. The stuff I had to have to make it happen. Got it all. Got everything we need to make it happen. To make everything work this time. But yeah. We're gonna try. And we're gonna hope that we will succeed in helping out everyone in the entire universe. Everything. But yeah. And that's the thing. That's really the ultimate thing is if you think about, you know, I'm gonna get on the intergang here a little bit just because we're in that time and I'm making those videos. So that's what I'm gonna get on here. If you think about with $1,000 a month, people, anyone who is not willing to do this for the people, who's not willing to accept this policy, is essentially against abolishing poverty, is against feeding the hungry, is against helping the rest of humanity. And it's just unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And I don't see how anyone could ever justify not doing this. I mean, I can understand if this was back in the early 1900s and stuff, and there's no robots, there's no automation, there's no factories that are just running on their own with no people. That was insane. There's none of that. Well, there was farm equipment, efficiently farming, you know, took all those jobs away. There's a lot of jobs that are taken away, but it's for the good. And now this one idea is going to help to promote. Now, all I'm saying is maybe this won't hold up forever. You know, this won't hold up, and inflation will increase a good amount. But ultimately, it's not going to increase that much because people in free market capitalism, they're gonna pick the cheapest route, right? Cheapest fucking route every time. We're gonna go cheap. We want to be cheap. So that's what we do. We go the most effective way. Because that's just smart consumerism, right? But yeah. Because of that, we're gonna keep the price of everything down. Just because capitalism. That's capitalism. That's what we do. Competitive markets. That's how it works. Okay? So, and with an increase in the amount of money, see, because the problem is the total amount of jobs is shrinking and shrinking and shrinking, right? Because we're getting more and more efficient at making things with less human interaction. And so because we get more and more efficient at making less things with, you know, more things with less human interaction, the amount of jobs is massively, significantly smaller. And the population is always increasing because we never had mandated population control strategies or anything like that, you know, or we never incentivized population control or whatever. Which, well, I don't think we should do, but yeah. Anyways, we should be able to handle all the people that we make. We should be able to do that, right? But yeah, ultimately, the system is gonna have to totally change. A whole lot. And what I'm hoping to be able to do is pump all my thoughts, all my manifestations, all what I've seen that needs to happen, that didn't happen, and we need to make happen. And I'm hoping to make it happen right here in this very important time, this transition into automation, because it didn't happen before, and we tried this a lot of times, and we really want to make it work for the people, because we need it to work for everyone. If it doesn't work for everyone, and we can't help the entire population, then we're not doing our jobs. We're not doing what we're sent here to fucking do, and you will be punished for it. Okay? Punished by having to keep coming back here until you fucking get it right. And it's hard to do because there's a lot of control and propaganda out there that keeps you from doing the things that we need to do to make shit happen. But it's no excuse. We're powerful beings here. We're sent to do what's best for this world and all other worlds. Okay? And we're gonna do it. There's no stopping us, okay? And so what we're going to have to do is manifest our realities by projecting them onto a platform like this right here. This platform is going to be out there for years and years to come. And this video will be on there for years and years to come. And might not get that many views, but it's here, right? It's on there. So as long as it gets to the people that need to see it, that's all that matters. And it will. It'll get to the people that need to see it, because that's how it works. But yeah, that's why I give it up on Facebook. Done with that, because it's a limited amount of people. It's a limited group, and limited, like, broadcast to your friends. Woohoo, friends! However many friends you got, tiny amount of people. I want to broadcast to the entire world, whole world. Whoever wants to see it can see it, and that's that, right? This is about the most power I have as a, essentially poor human being, right? Because you can't afford to go just, if you're a regular person and you're not born into a wealthy family, right? Then you're gonna have to bust ass, right? Or you're gonna have to do all sorts of shit to get the amount of money that you need to survive in this game, right? Well, you have to be efficient. And if you're not born into money, but the good thing about not being born into money is that you can have the knowledge that you need, the knowledge to change the world, where we all know, let's say there's hypothetical Jesus, right? Jesus out there. Jesus would never be born into the rich kingdom, right? He's born wrapped in swaddling clothing or whatever, in a fucking manger, right? That's what we got, and that's what you need. That's what you need if you're gonna make it. But lucky enough, I'm lucky enough to be born with everything you need except for a ton of money. Which, when you're given a ton of money, you lose all ability to make any difference in the world. You lose it. It's gone. As if you're born into that, and that's all there is to it. To make a real difference, an important difference, because it's easy to make differences in the world. Anyone can make a difference. Just a matter of what the fuck you're gonna make a difference about. You're gonna I'm gonna make a difference. I'm gonna bring back the Holocaust. Like that's a difference. It's not a good not a good difference. You know what I'm saying? There's differences out there. Sometimes making a difference can just be detrimental to humanity. But yeah, gotta have a plan here. Gotta manifest into reality what we want done, right? Another thing, and I'm in my 20 minutes here. Hey, whatever. I'm gonna keep going. Another thing that I think is important as a step into the future, right? One thing I think that we need to do, that needs to be done, is that people need to realize that all people are innocent, no matter what. No matter what you've done, no matter the wrongs that you've done in this world, that you think you've done wrong, it was all meant to be. It was all meant to happen. Everything that's happened for a reason. Whatever reason it may be, however twisted, fucked up, or whatever the fuck it is, it happens for a reason. Okay? And if you can't understand that, you need to take some time to just think about that for a second. Everything happens for a reason. Everything. Okay? And there's universal laws of justice that are in play for every single person in this game. Every single person in this simulation, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You got your own little body here, your eyes, your mouth. You can talk, you can smell, you can feel, you can see, you can hear. You got everything going on here, and everything is driven off learning through pain, right? We learn through pain. You get hurt. Oh, that's not good. Don't do that. All right, that's how we learn. That's how we learn in this world. We're driven, all of our thoughts and fears and everything that we have is all driven through pain. It's all about pain, right? But yeah, in the next future, we're gonna realize that everything happens for a reason, and because of that, everyone is all completely innocent. Everyone is innocent, no matter how bad crimes they might have done. They're innocent. They're innocent people, and they deserve the right to not be locked away. Now, however fucked up that you might think that sounds, like, oh, someone murdered 20 people, he deserves to be free. Well, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, we need to have a place where we could send people, and the mistake that we can't make is, we need to have an island somewhere, and it needs to be a nice big island, and you have two of these islands, one for males and one for females, right? That way no fornication there. And it has, around the perimeter of it is a big security gates around the whole island, and you're free to live a wild life as a wild person in the wild on this fucking big, huge island. However big around, 50 miles big, whatever the fuck it is. It's this big place. Just like they did, Tasmania or whatever. But you don't make the mistake of introducing women or men into where the women are, or women where the men are. Because the problem when you do that, you start bringing new life there. You bring in innocent people. There'll be innocent children, right, being born into this place where there's nothing but people who have done bad stuff against society, right? So it will create a problem. So that's got to be done right, but it needs to be done, okay? And we need to give people the option, instead of say an entire life sentence, and and a life sentence off the backs of all the hardworking Americans out there that are working, paying taxes and shit, because they're forced to pay taxes. They have no choice. They take them out of their check. If they didn't force people to pay taxes, I guarantee no one would pay taxes. I guarantee it. But that's not going to matter in the future. It's just not going to matter. Not with the extreme abundance. But yes, you take all your prisoners, all your people, and if they've killed people and they've done unquestionable things where they're going to be put in prison for life, they're given two options, because this is America, right? This is America, the land of the free, right? Land of the fucking free, right? Okay? If that's the case, you should be given the option to say, hey, you know what? I should be able to take... And another thing we should do is for crimes of, whatever the fuck it is that you did, you're... Let's say a rapist or something. You're a rapist. You could spend your time in jail, or you could be given a rapist tattoo, and you're gonna be given that right on your hand, right, or right on your neck or something like that. And that's what you'll have, right? And you could choose to do that. You could say, hey, just give me that, and I'll get it. And then, but you have a strike system, So what if you did that? And if you did the same thing 3 times, like you've raped 3 times, same thing, three different times, then you're going to be either given the option to go to jail, or you're going to be given the option to go live freely as a wild person on wild fucking island, right? And you can go live on fucking wild ass island and be a fucking wild animal and do whatever the fuck you want to do. There's no rules there. You do whatever you want, right? That's the way this life is supposed to be. But with a civilized society, we don't want to have those type of people around us, right? So we're gonna force them to go, not force them to go to the island, because we could put them in prison too if they want to sit in prison. They want to just sit there. It's just another form of prison, but I think it at least gives you the illusion that you're free, right? Let these people be wild and crazy. Pretty decent sized island, at least 50 miles around or whatever, so they have a good amount of area to run around, fuck around and shit. And, stock the island with wild animals and shit, bring wild animals in there every now and then. And this will be easy to do in a world of abundance, because in a world of artificial scarcity that we're currently in, where we have the technology to send us into a world of abundance, but we don't because of taking away jobs, pretty much is what it does. It takes away jobs, right? And Amazon's already doing it. We already know there's these huge warehouses take away tons of jobs, and there's very minimum amount of people working in there. But yeah, it's just smart. It's a smart idea, but we need to make sure that we do it right. But yeah, same thing. But like if you're a murderer, you should be given, because everything happens for a reason. And because everything happens for a reason, those people who died, they were meant to die. If they were killed by that murderer, they were meant to die, right? But yeah, there's a, if you're gonna kill people, you're gonna kill people, right? So you should be able to be free, no matter how bad a shit you done, and putting on a place like that would be like a world changer, you know, and it would free up the amount of tax dollars having to be paid for these people to be constantly, you know, have all these guards and all this shit. If you just have a big island, the only way off is if you build some type of wild fucking raft and the outside borders will be fenced off, you know, with electric fucking fences or whatever the fuck. And basically, you have a whole fucking area, and these people can be free, right? Where they can be fucking wild. And really, that's not going to be an issue in the future, because really all the people who are in jail right now, they're all just put in there for mostly bullshit offenses, non-violent stuff. But yeah, it's, and also another thing that that I think we should do as a society is, I think the police, when they ride around, this would be an easy thing for them to implement into society. All they have to do is have two different police, you know, if they're gonna, first of all, we don't necessarily even need to have patrols. In the future, we're not going to need to have police patrols, really. Police patrols are going to be obsolete. You're just not going to need it. What do you need a patrol for? There's, you know, someone's going to get robbed. Who's going to get robbed? Everyone's going to get money every month just to be here. You get robbed in a place where you're born, and you're born with no amount of money. You have to make money, otherwise you can't eat, right? You can't make money, you can't eat. You're gonna rob some motherfucker if you have to, right? Eventually that's what it's gonna come down to. You can feed your family or whatever the fuck's happening. That's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna have to do that so fucking much now. And because of that, because of the amount of abundance out there, you know, there's still going to be higher quality fucking things in life. There's still going to be lower quality stuff. But, you know, just how it is right now, the lower quality stuff is almost as equal as the high quality stuff, right? It's not too much of a far stretch between the two. You have you know, the highest, best cell phone you can get, and my cell phone right here is only, what, $20 for my phone, for a whole fucking smartphone that does all these features, gives me the ability to put videos online, right? They're gonna stay on the internet for years to come. All for $20. It's all about, I mean, that's all about smart fucking commercialism, smart capitalism. Just knowing the products to buy, knowing what to spend money on, and not letting any advertisement change your mind, because you already know what the fuck you need to have, right? And there's a lot of people that there's gonna be, but basically I'm getting fucking sidetracked here. And like I said, I don't do video editing, so it's all just coming out of my head. So I'm just putting it out there to the universe, broadcasting it to YouTube. But yeah, police ride around. If they're gonna do patrols, right? If they're gonna have patrol vehicles, the way it should be done is, first of all, the vehicles should be electric. They should not be gas-powered vehicles that are just driving around burning up our breathable oxygen and making more pollution for no fucking reason. Just it's burning gas, spending, just dumping money and fucking shit up. If you're gonna do it, first of all, use an electric fucking vehicle. That's the first thing. And you have an enforcer officer who doesn't deal with the public. He doesn't deal with anyone who's not been said that they've done a crime or whatever. You know, I don't want to say convicted. It's not convicted. It's a different word. Whatever. I can't think of it. But yeah, they only deal with people who have been charged with a crime. been charged with a crime, that's when you deal with the enforcer, right? And then you have the nice cop. It's basically good cop, bad cop, right? So you have good cop who doesn't have a gun. He only has less than lethal options on him. And everyone knows that. Everyone is told that this cop is, you know, we make this cop the nice guy. He's the good guy, right? We make him the one who's there to help out people. He's the one who's gonna open your door if you lock your keys in your car. He's not looking to ever throw anyone in jail, ever. He's not trained to think, all right, well, let me start building a case against this person. That's not who this guy is at all. That's the enforcer's job. And the enforcer doesn't come out until a major crime has been committed. You know, something where someone has shot someone or has done something that has initiated violence against another person. There's been violence initiated against another person, then the enforcer comes out, right? No violence has been initiated against another person, and the enforcer doesn't come out. Or if there's no guns, if there's a gun involved, then the enforcer comes out, right? And people are gonna respect the regular patrol cops more because they're the good guys. They're just there to help out everyone, right? That's the image that they push, that they're gonna push. That would all be bullshit anyways, right? Let's face it, right? But that's the way that they can do it. And you make it to where anytime that there's anything bad happens, they have the enforcer who's got, you know, heavy fucking big guns and shit ready to fucking go, body armor on, you know, helmet on, everything, juggernaut mode, ready to fucking go. But he just sits in the car. He just gets in juggernaut mode and sits in the fucking car. And these squads aren't going to be pulling people over because this can be self-driving cars, right? So they're just there. They're just there just to be with the people, right? And these two always roll together, and they just help. They're gonna help out. They're gonna help out people, right? They're just gonna. That's all they do, and that's the one. And because of this, you have the beauty of the good cop, bad cop setup, and because of that, you can create better community relations. Because you actually have a good cop. You don't have someone with a fucking gun who says he's a good guy and can pull a gun out on you and shoot you and kill you any fucking time. He reached for something in his pocket. Yeah, I was just getting a piece of gum. You fucking shot and killed me. You thought I was because I was grabbing a piece of gum. You know, that's the type of shit that can happen when you're armed. And because these cops are armed, and because the good cop, you know, there's no good cop, bad cop, and because of that, any cop is a bad cop, right? So they're all out to fuck you over, or all out to fuck everyone over. That's what their job is. But with the new system, if you could do that, you'd have the ability to where people you would not be fucked over as easily, right? You'd feel better about it. You're gonna be like, all right, well, this cop doesn't, you know, he doesn't have a gun. The good cop never writes any tickets. You know, he's just the guy who's there to be nice and be friendly, right? The bad cop is the one who's gonna build a case against you. The enforcer is the one who's gonna build the case, right? He's the one who's the big badass one. He's the one who's gonna write you a ticket every time. He's the one who's gonna do anything. You know, that's the one that you're gonna have to deal with. If you mess with the good cop, right? You'll have to deal with this guy. And it's a beautiful fucking system. It'd be a beautiful fucking way to end violence against regular civilians, because you're gonna have a multiple stage process that you'd have to evaluate here, and regular people aren't just gonna go shooting the good cop. Like he's not doing anything. He never writes anyone a ticket. You know, he doesn't even wear. I mean, he wears body armor. Yeah, he wears body armor, and he wears probably more body armor than a regular cop would wear. But either way, he's not armed, you know, and he's not going to be interrogating you. He's not going to be trying to build a case against you from the very beginning of your interaction. It'll be like the old days, an old days type of sheriff, pretty much, where he's just going to fucking be friendly to you and just try to help out. So we know that's not, none of that would happen, right? But it would be a good illusion. It'd be a good. It's a beautiful setup. Good cop, bad cop, and that's the way that it should be done to keep people from getting shot by the police, because it's going to give them an extra couple minutes to assess the situation, and people aren't going to be wanting to kill them so bad. But anyways, I'm ranting and raving here. This is a 40-minute long video. Whatever. I'm just putting shit on here. So, anyways, I love you all. Hope you all have a great day. And, yeah. Be nice out there. Alright, bye.